This is a bit of an awkward one, but you were in India and you wore a lot of ethnic clothing, and it was made in Canada, and some people don't know this, but it was actually made by Syrian refugees in some cases, seamstresses. Yeah. Were you surprised at all the backlash you got to that?
You know, it's always surprising when you hear the negative on something that went so well. When I was in India, I met with dozens of women who work for domestic abuse and prevention of domestic abuse, of child exploitation, of human trafficking, that are doing such amazing things on the ground. I met with school students and young girls who took their plane for the first time to meet with officials from Nutrition International, to which Canada gives $30 million a year since 1995, and we are continuing to contribute to make sure that girls have the basic nutrition that they need from the get-go to flourish and to have a full potential and participation in their own communities. So I focus on the important. I think that that's also a life lesson. I have 3 kids. I'm an active person. We keep things real, and you got to focus on the positive.
I know, but it was well-intentioned. You were trying to showcase Canadian designers, right? And yet you took all this heat for that. It must have surprised you.
I have enough love and stability in my life to take this heat, and you know, when you're on official trips, it's not a vacation. Right. It's serious work, and it's a crazy rhythm. And the kids are really good to adapt because it is really crazy. I think it's important to also know that on official trips, you listen to officials who guide you in also clothing choices, because there are certain places where you have to have your head covered, for example, or whatever it is. And I listen to the professionals. Okay,
I don't want to go there. But, final question: you get stopped for photos all the time. Do you know this Atwell guy that you were stuck beside? Was that the first time you'd ever seen him?
First time I ever saw him. When we stand in a photo line, or when people come up to us to ask pictures, it's always a moment where I remind myself it is their moment, because these people are showing me trust and confidence. So I stand there with all my presence and I take a picture, and with pleasure. Then something shocking comes along. That's life, right?
I didn't think you'd know, but anyway. All right, Sophie, always a pleasure having you on. Thank you. Appreciate this.
Thank you, Don.